Yeah, he played with
Sean.
Sean. Yeah,
That was a sick run and sick breakout. You did really good.
I'm still there.
Keeping it warm. Where do you want to go?
I think they just over here, right?
Yeah, you should go there.
Because then we can kind of like see
Hide,
it.
yeah. We should get like a couple taller chairs.
Should we do a mic test? Oh, this is live? Alright.
Could be like a little higher up. Yeah. Oh wait, unless like.
Well,
He's like, just it's not nothing serious. Just take calm.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to have 200 or 2,000 concurrents. All right, I think we're live.
Yeah. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to Run Out Nation. We have Manny in the house. And wait, give me a second. Sorry, my phone got really weird. So we have Manny Gonzalez and we also have Austin Sutton, but Manny Gonzalez is, I think he's like a 580, 587, something like that.
Let's make it full screen here.
Yeah.
So Manny's rated a 587.
Yeah.
And Austin Sutton is a 601.
Yep, 601.
And we are streaming live out of Paradise Tavern here. And I don't think it's technically Denver, but it's near Denver.
I don't know where we are. I drove really far, though. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I live in downtown Denver. And this is Jeremiah Gage, by the way.
Yeah, it's Bobby Noyes. Welcome to the party, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
All right. So looks like, was Austin the one that broke there? I believe he was, yeah.
I didn't see.
Okay. And if he was the one that broke, that's one of those fun breaks where you have like stripes looking mighty ugly and the solids are all nice and open, and unless something really goes weird, then solids should be good to go.
Yeah, he got in this 4-ball maybe a bit straight.
Yeah.
It might be tough to position, but he's still got options.
Yeah. Just definitely looks.
In these situations, I mean, I don't try to do too much with the ball. I'm just like, I just might take my medicine, take this long shot on the 6 after the 4.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, worst case is you're taking over the pocket. Maybe you're getting to see the ball.
This is.
Never know until you try, right?
And
Yeah, he
All right, here we
must have
go.
heard me.
yeah. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, thank you. We were just offered beverages and such, but we're doing good so far. Who you guys rooting for in the chat here? How many people are tuned in? Look at that shot.
Very nice shot by Austin.
I think I would have been a little chicken there and slow rolled it, and he just had no problem. Played it amazing. All right, and a stop shot, and he's out. Or roll it. We have a little bit of a funky angle here, so we're going to call things a little weird, and everybody just has to deal with it. All right.
Austin is up 1-0.
Yeah. Off to the races. And it looks like they are doing winner break.
Yes, yeah, winter break, race to 7. BCA rules.
Mhm.
For everyone tuning in, make sure to like the stream. That'll show you more content like this. And leave a message in the chat. We want to hear from everyone.
Wow. That's a good shot, though.
As I think about it, I'm going to be playing a match here not next month, in May. Actually.
Oh, really? Who are you going to be playing?
I can't remember the date. It's mid-May sometime. I'll be playing Ruben Silva. Some 10 ball.
10 ball. I love
Yeah.
that. That'll be fun. He's definitely a good shot.
Yeah.
That'll be a great match.
It's going to be a really good match. He's I mean, he's definitely the favorite, but I'm gonna put up a fight.
What do you mean, definitely a favorite? I think a couple of people know who you are.
He's a very strong player, but I'll put up a fight.
I don't know. Has anybody heard of Bullseye Billiards? I don't know.
Bullseye Billiards? You mean that
the
awesome
island.
training app and
Yeah.
the target thing
Yeah,
where you can
the
like
target thing and the
like
app.
if you get it,
Oh, yeah.
your game just goes through
Yeah,
the roof.
Yeah. Guys want to get better. You just practice, and there's all the fun tools to use it. That wasn't a plug. It's just some random information, just letting you know.
All right, looks like Austin has made a ball on the break. Is off to another run.
Yeah. And so kind of complicated here. I don't know what he's going to do with that 5-8. I think my least favorite thing sometimes is when like you have to do a breakout and it's right next to the 8 ball. You know, I mean,
Yeah, you don't want to be moving.
You
want
to hit it.
much.
You want to hit it hard enough. Like sometimes you end with the wrong angle. You're forced to hit it harder, and I don't know. That's when you're like, I'm gonna hit the brakes here. Maybe,
and there's different levels to breakouts as your skill progresses, because maybe moderate player will just kind of run into something and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But as you get better, you're like, oh no, I need to run into
This
to
part
this
of
thickness,
it
or
and stuff,
even
yeah.
different angles, right? Like coming off the rail first, and so. I don't know how many times I'll switch how I'm breaking out something because I want to break it out just a little bit better.
Yeah. And one thing I just saw him do there is he tried to break it out. I mean, he wasn't able to get to it, but he did try to break it out from underneath, which is really, really smart. Bust out the 5. He had some other insurance there for it. You know, just kind of missed the sucker. Tried it again. And at this point, we are running out of soldiers, and looks like he may have hooked himself. Might be able to see it, but I don't know. I'm into pocket plugging at the moment.
Oh, what a
Holy
shot
moly.
there.
Oh, that was scary as hell.
Wow,
But
where's
it
the
worked.
fire button?
I know. We don't have fire buttons here.
That was an incredible shot from the
Yeah.
pocket to have that angle on the 14 to break out the 8 and to get shape.
Yep. Oh my God, he made it.
Oh.
No. Oh man. Well. Yeah. See, I would have known the right angles to not scratch there. I'm just kidding.
I heard you've also taught people like Fedor Gorst.
I have, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some research on, do some fact checking on your claims here.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Well, let's see what Manny's got. I think this is his first time at the table.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks, here when I see them all open like this, I'm definitely looking for what's the least amount of cue ball movement, because it's always going to be the thing to get yourself in trouble when all your balls are out in the open.
Yeah, I think he might still have a problem with this 5 ball.
Yeah, the 5 ball's definitely a problem, but I mean, I see him, he's strong enough to get to the short side pretty easily.
Yeah, he must have had that all planned out, because that was definitely the key to this rack.
Yep, there it is.
And that was perfect. I mean, that tangent line off the 2 from it was like a stop shot,
Yeah,
stop shot,
yeah,
tangent line.
Stun over, yeah. Yeah, I taught him that. Yeah. That's a good shot there. I mean, it's easy to not make shots like that when you're below the side pocket, and he did really well. If it's ever on the rail, I like to just kind of do a little rail first guy. I think whenever there's like 2 balls just sitting in the jaws like this, it's really hard not to just give it to them, Like you're like, all right, let's just move on. Next game. all feels like slow motion.
Yeah,
you make
I
'em
have
shoot,
I have a
make 'em
different
shoot.
take on
Yeah,
that. It's
'cause the
it's
miscue.
less about hoping that something's going to happen and more about
Yeah.
just let them finish their
Finish.
run.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Give him like the completion
it's like
feeling.
an artist with a
Yeah.
painting, right? Like let
Okay.
them take the last stroke, if you will.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Because I mean, if they're easy, it's only
If
going
it's
to take a
yeah.
few seconds anyway.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, I like, but is it so? Do you think there's ever a thing about just kind of leaving them feeling unsettled? That you don't let them do it just so that they maybe a little less stroke, a little less finish work.
Right, and that's
like
why,
almost like a mental game.
Yeah,
you like
yeah,
trying to mess them up.
it is actually used as a sharking technique.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And in the BCA rules, it is considered unsportsmanlike conduct to forfeit.
okay.
Technically, I don't know what the world standardized rules are. I know they just updated them.
What do you think? Like, what's your opinion on other types of sharking? Like, I mean, I've seen all kinds of things. Your ice is too loud. People freaking out about ice being too loud. Like sipping on drinks or moving. If you're like in the shot line, you don't move out of the way. Or I mean, I feel like there's a long list. Or like not calling a pocket that's obvious, and then they start screaming. So like, I feel like there's a lot of different ways to kind of shark and get into like the mental side of things.
Oh, absolutely.
What, you know, if you see that happen, are you like you see it coming and you confront it? Do you let it go? Like, do you have any tactics for that?
Yeah, there's definitely some boundaries and some lines. I will mostly stick to the rules, what's written,
Okay.
because I have something to point to, be like, hey, you're not technically, like, I'm not going to make a big deal if someone's going to give me a game usually.
Yeah.
But if I can tell they're doing it for to try to put me off, which has happened in tournaments, and I've had to be like, all right, no, that's against the rules, and try to deal with it that way. But if it's more gamesmanship where they're technically within the rules,
yeah,
then you just got to kind of find ways to deal with it.
Yeah. I've done both. I've let things roll off my shoulder, and then I've also confronted it. I had a funny one, and to be honest, I look back and I'm like, was I right or was I wrong? But I had two. I was wearing a hoodie, and I had the strings that were hanging down from the hoodie touching two balls at the same time. They're not heavy enough to move it. So in my opinion, it was like it's almost like a hair, the weight of hair almost. So like, would you consider that as a thing to, could it move two balls? I mean, maybe it got twisted around it or something, but most likely it's not going to. And I just told him, I was like, this is not an all ball foul. Like these are not moving if they touch them. And I was like, basically I was just like, you're just sharking me. What is your opinion on that?
You mean like your opponent was calling it on you?
Yeah.
I mean,
he was like, and it was in a nice way though, but I was just kind of like, dude, like, I don't know.
Like, are you asking me?
I'm asking you, how would you have handled that situation?
So if I was in your shoes,
yeah,
I would have been like, oh, like, did it move it? I would have asked him first of all.
Yeah.
Implying that like you didn't do, I didn't do anything to deserve a foul, and then I would essentially fight as hard as I could, being respectful, to be like, dude, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, and if they continue to press it, then I can be a dick back.
Okay.
If they want to, but if they don't, then I'll just make sure that I don't make that mistake again. And the hoodies.
And you would change? Would you change your like strings at that point?
Oh yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't
want to. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, then you're sharking them.
Yep.
Doing it.
Yep.
Like that's not.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you want to. My thing is, you gotta have respect for the sport, and that includes everything.
And he was nice about it, but I still was like, whatever. I think I was tired. I was like a grumpy bear. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, our brains get the best of us, right?
All right, let's go ahead and tap back in and see what's going on here.
Yeah, let's get back to the.
Looks like we have a. Did it hit a rail?
He did get a rail.
He did get a rail. And it looks like he did get a hook.
I think Austin can see the 3 here.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
All right. Well, solids just opened up.
Yeah. We don't. Austin's looking for a bridge. We don't use bridges for the stream. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where a bridge is.
It's a rare event needing a bridge on the 7-foot table.
Yep. And then I'm gonna be right back for 2 seconds.
There was a question in the chat about what's in the middle. I believe it's 200 in the middle for races to 7. 2 out of 3 sets.
Better luck in the tournament, buddy. You should well. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, the all ball fouls can be tough, especially if players are used to being able to touch a ball and even move a ball and putting it back. Dr. Dave actually has a great video on why we should adopt all ball fouls. I'd highly recommend people watch that. It is the world standardized rules to have all ball fouls. So maybe someday we'll get there. Nice shot by Austin there.
Huh? No, just. See, make sure that you're not announced before you do anything, okay? Let me check. Just 2 seconds.
And there it is. Austin Sutton goes up 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah, anything gets tricky. There was a comment about the all ball fouls and dishonest players. I mean, I'd say anything gets tricky if you've got dishonest players. I mean, all kinds of things can happen.
Yeah, I've even ran into that too. I had a perfect angle to see if a rail was hit afterwards, and then he ended up doing cue ball first, then hit the ball. No ball hit the rail after that, and I immediately was like, I mean, I was 100% certain. I was like, you did not hit a rail, and he was like, well, I don't think you're right, and I'm like, I don't. At that point, I didn't know what to tell him, but I knew for a fact.
Yeah.
And you're so focused, usually on the object ball, that you're not necessarily thinking like, to watch everything at that point. There's no
Sure.
way you could, or to even have the angle that I did, That stuff pops up a lot though, and it's hard. Like,
Yeah, it's hard to know
game.
exactly their intentions sometimes if we're doing it on purpose.
yeah.
My take on
See,
that.
even right now. See, he didn't notice it, but it almost looked like Austin actually nudged the 9, but then he didn't say, "Do you want to move it back?" But I don't think it moved enough to actually count it. But it looked like it moved just slightly. Yeah, that'd be a foul. So if it moves like 1/16 of an inch, I don't know.
I
What do you think?
I would want the rule to be changed to
More than an inch?
if you touch a ball like with your hair or a string and it doesn't move it,
Yeah,
it's not affecting
it's
the
not
game.
it's not affecting the
But
game.
if it
yeah.
moves
yeah,
a millimeter,
yeah,
like you actually moved it somehow,
maybe,
and
yeah,
it was
that'd
it was
be-
obvious that it moved.
yep,
Because every foul really has to be obvious. You can't call a foul unless it was entirely obvious.
totally. I like that. Does the 1 go by the 13 here? I don't think it does. I think he's gonna have to let the cue ball go here, and this is always oh, looks like he has the 4. Never mind. That's awesome. Oh, the 7. I don't know. This looks nice and open. I'm interested to see if he's going to be saving that 1 or the 5 as like a key ball for the 8. It's the out ball. And if I kind of slide in and out a little bit, my son is here playing in the tournament for the first time in like an adult tournament. So anyway, it's like managing his nerves a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big moment for him.
Yeah. We've done like a little scotch thing before, but it's a little different. Man, I think this is when Austin needs to take a deep breath and just let it go.
Yeah, a lot of times side pockets can play a lot tighter with speed.
Yeah. I always I don't know, it's just any time that I have to hit it with speed, I'm always like re-questioning myself. Did I have to hit that hard? Like, or just can I hit this off there? Is there another option? Because man, you smash that thing in there. God, it plays so small. Percentage goes way down. How much is that 10 ball? 10 ball looks like it's going to be a pain in the rear. But actually, it looks like he might be able to play.
Yeah, it does look tough. A lot of times when you have a ball right there, you can position to play another ball off the 10 pretty easily, but there's
nothing.
There's no easy options for that.
No. All right, here we go. It's like all of me feels this shot for him. I feel like so many of us have been in this position where we hate this shot. It's the not so fun shot. You can't even go rail first off the sucker. Oh, he nails it. Wow, that was strong. Pretty strong. And this hole out is just a giant pain in the butt. It looks like a drill of a nightmare.
Yeah, that would be a good drill.
Yeah, the 4-ball might play big here. I'm not sure. Find out soon. Because like you want to hit this hard enough to get over, but no
Great
problem.
shot.
Yep, that was a great shot. Also scary shot. And if he is able to get here, like coming from an out like that and a run like that, I mean, your confidence just goes right through the roof. Because literally every shot, almost after this run out, is gonna feel a lot easier than what he just had to do. It's a little bit scratchy here. Good job on avoiding that.
And Manny ties it up there at 2-2 now. They both are feeling seemingly very comfortable at the table.
Yeah, yeah. And these tables, they play big. You know, I'll be honest. They're a little bit quick. You know, the felt doesn't feel as broken in, and the pockets are a little bit bigger. I don't know. I would say like a quarter of a ball goes plus or 16th. I don't know, but they're bigger pockets for sure than over at Piazza or over at Felt.
Nothing like bigger pockets to boost your confidence.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
so if these guys seem like they're shooting good, it's really the only reason why. They're just okay players.
Manny just hammered that break, and he squatted that rock.
Yeah, he did.
Wide open table.
That was wild. I'm too scared of that break. I'm a little chicken.
I mean,
it's like I can do it, but man, it's like if a ball doesn't go in and your like scratch percentage gets higher.
If your cue ball is off by
just
a hair,
yeah,
then it can go straight into that side.
Exactly.
There's nothing worse.
Yeah, I mean, and you see the pros do it. Like, I just feel like the second ball break, it always seems to kind of take away that scratch percentage a little bit. But I'm thank you. It doesn't. Okay. What is our race going to?
Race to 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
race to 7. 2 out of 3 sets.
Oh, okay. Cool. I just want to give a shout out to Manny for just driving from ever away. Like I don't know. That was really nice of him to do.
Yeah, I think he said it was about an hour and a half.
Yeah, which is like
Greeley.
It was wild. And you'd think with something like that, you're almost like, all right, does Austin have the advantage from that? I don't know. But
there's something to, I mean, home advantage, if you will. I mean,
yeah,
that's more, I would say, the crowd and like your familiarity with the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to travel, I mean, think about the United States players going over to play the Moscone Cup. I mean, they have to get there. I mean, that's a bit different with the jet lag.
Yeah, totally.
You're not going to get jet lag from Greeley.
Yeah. I almost get put in a trance when I'm driving,
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
get...
Like, am I waiting?
You forget, like, oh, the last 30 miles, you're like, what happened?
Totally. I don't really see anything too complicated here. Just maybe the 9 ball, just and the 9 just kind of going like back and forth a little bit.
15 is actually the key to this out here.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So it's like take care of the 9, do the... I always call it unplugging a pocket. I don't know. That's probably not the right term, but it's like you're, getting rid of a ball. You make the ball, it unplugs it, so then you can make the other ball.
Yeah, you have
there.
to solve the puzzle. You have to do it in the right order.
Yeah,
otherwise it's blocking the pocket. Unplug the pocket. That's a new one.
Okay. I had made it up. Good or bad? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to throw it
I'll
out
have
there
you guys weigh
here
out,
and there and see how it's received. I kind of like it.
The other word that I started using was shot funnel. instead of like the shot line.
Oh,
So it's
I-
like you want to move the cue ball towards the shot line if you get the opportunity, to make you give yourself a better chance. But I thought the word funnel because it's like going towards it. I mean, I guess you could go away from it too, but I don't know. I like the visual of it
yeah,
though.
because it is like a triangle.
Yeah,
like
it is like a
funnel.
triangle and it's like a funnel and it's sucking it in. So I don't know. It's been my word I've been using when I've
Yeah,
been working with
interesting.
people. Thought it like helped
I
the
usually
mental
just
part
call
of
it
too.
the shape zone,
Shape zone. Yeah, I like it.
but the shot funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We all have our things. All right. So Austin ended up having a big opportunity, which I'm guessing he did not think he would even get to have because, just due to how open it is. And, Manny's no joke. I would say he's, his Fargo is what it is, but I've seen him often play like about 600, 610, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I was surprised he was in the 500s. Both of these players play
Yeah.
easily, like kind of mid to low 600s, I would say, pretty consistently
Yeah.
on average.
Yeah, when they get going. I mean, it's hard with all the Fargo stuff. It's like, how have you been shooting in the past 5 years versus how you've been shooting in the past year? And Fargo, it's going to average all the stuff you did from 3 years prior, or take it to account.
That's right. Yeah, the data.
Yeah.
They have an interesting algorithm though. I mean, your past data doesn't count as much.
Yeah. But it's what I found recently was just the ability to filter. Like in the you could filter for a year and filter for 6 months, and so that's been kind of fun. Just kind of check like how am I doing right now? I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat. That's in the Fargo app.
Yeah. Which I can see that being both like awesome or not so awesome, depending on how you're doing.
Yeah, it's still neat to see data in different ways.
Yeah. Be good if there's like that filter, and then you're like, oh look, you haven't played anything in a year, and it tells you. Wow. Did he get on that short side 4? Boy, it's hard to see the angle.
I mean, I can make that.
Yeah, I know. Of course you could. With one hand.
The 3 ball's still a problem. I think he might have to bank this
Well,
3 ball.
I don't know. I think I can't tell from this angle, but it almost looks like if he hits the 4 thin enough, then he might actually run into the 9, and then he has a 2 balls insurance. But that's just from the angle we have, so I apologize if everything I said was just a load of poo. I mean, one thing I don't hate here is maybe coming off the 4 and just focusing on just pocketing the 9, and you just do your have a nice day shot.
Yeah, he could play a defensive shot.
Interesting, is it? So I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. Well, we'll see.
I think he's trying to play the 3 follow-on shot.
I don't like it because of I don't know. Like when I'm coming at it from this angle, he nailed it.
I actually kind of like it if
You like it? Yeah,
as a two-way shot. As a two-way shot.
As a two-way. Okay, I could totally see that. Oh, he called safe.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And I think he had a shot on the 2 as well. I think he's been licking his wounds on that one. Don't break a cue. Don't break a cue.
And sometimes I might be going for a safe, but I might still call it because be like, well, would I want to be shooting after this if I do make it?
Yeah. But I think he's afraid of hooking himself and not seeing the 2, and then it just rolled out. The table I feel like in general plays a little quick, and looks like he gets a little bit of a lifeline here. But boy, that 8 ball's in jail.
Well, a little back and forth with
yeah, you might end up with another follow.
Probably
here.
the hardest layout we've seen.
Yeah,
just in general.
Well, I don't know that Manny layout when he like kept having to do like.
That's true.
Trick.
Yeah,
but he might end up doing another follow here. I don't know. I don't think that 14 is deep enough. I just don't know if he has a choice. Because he could try to get like all fancy here. What? Draw it 3 rails out for a breakout? Totally screw up and leave himself in Never Never Land. It's just, I don't know. It's not very
I
fun.
mean, there's no playing safe, so I would probably shape a bank on the 8 here.
Yeah.
Either that or maybe shape a follow on.
Yep. Yep. There we go. And wow.
Or just do that.
Or just do that.
I mean, that's
yeah. It's one of those
that might work too.
Hold my beer. What I really like about his style is like when things are difficult, he's really just stroking through the ball. You know, he's not timid with it. He's staying down. Like it's just very solid and confident. You know, and I just it's great.
Oh yeah, Austin's got a great game in him for sure. Yeah, he
Who was the like the 700 teacher you had on your show? That was
had a few of them.
No, I know. Sorry, it's one of the he had like an accent, like a southern accent, I think.
Oh, that would be Anthony Beeler.
Yeah. So one thing you talked about was like hitting the balls with like basically 60% power to undo any of like the throws that could potentially happen. And I feel like time and time again, whether Austin's doing it on purpose or not, but it's like basically that shot, you know, which it's like your potable shot, but it's like enough pace that it's kind of undoing some of those throws. And it's just something really, really cool to pay attention to, you know, just hitting things with confidence, but not so hard that you could bobble, you know? So
yeah, there is definitely a range of ideal swings that you'd want to use, ideal speed, like not even just for physical effects, but just for comfort, what you're used to. If you're not varying your speed too much, then I think you can be more precise with your speed control.
Yeah, and that's what he was talking about. It was like, I don't know, I started checking all of his videos and stuff.
Yeah, Anthony Beeler's a great
an
instructor.
Animal.
Yeah, he's got an online course, and I actually just got his full photo book. It's
oh, that's cool.
like just
go to that.
Really well done, really simple to get into. And for those listening, he was on my podcast called Cue the Experts, so make sure to check that out.
Yeah. I love listening to those things and cleaning at the same time.
You know whose episode is coming up soon?
Whose?
I'm not going to say, but could be someone in this room.
Interesting. Yeah, it's been. If you guys haven't checked that out, it's just one of the coolest things. Just tapping into the knowledge of of everybody. I feel like every single time I listen, I'm always picking up just a little tidbit to make me just a little bit stronger.
Every guest has a gem that we've never heard before. Every guest,
yeah, yeah. And my thing has always been just how can I be just even 1% better than yesterday. And it could be even the mental part. So I love the show for that because I feel like I'm kind of hitting my goal as far as a pool player.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about the mental side for sure because it's kind of this
you don't get to show
thing
you don't get to like necessarily show anything as much, with the show. So it's like you kind of have to.
There's no like demonstrating on just talking on a podcast.
Yeah, it's cool to get to know everybody's personalities though. It's been fun.
I like it when they are really good at speaking and don't use a lot of filler words because it makes the editing a lot easier.
Oh. Was I targeted just then?
I don't remember yours being terrible.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm not that great either. I use a ton of filler words, especially when I get more nervous or kind of forget what I'm going for in the show, but it's fun.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
I've been wondering this whole time what he was going to be doing that 15. I felt like the whole time that this run has been going on that he's like been well below the 70% higher of being able to run this, and I thought maybe with the bank, but I'm sure he preferred to be closer to the 8 with it. But I mean, we'll see how it goes here. But this is this makeable, or is this a double kiss for days? Like,
It looks very double kissy to me.
yeah, it looks very double kissy to me too. And he says,
I think it
I
might
don't
have
know.
gone off the 8.
Yeah,
I don't
Would've
know
been
if he was
cool,
trying
but
to
yeah,
play
I
that,
just-
but I agree. I don't know
I don't know.
what his plan was for that.
yeah. I don't have a hard set rule to this, but I do think that a decent rule is if you're still sitting 4 balls, we'll say, and preferably 5, I would say. Like if you're at well below 70% of the running amount, like hit the dang brakes. You've lost too many soldiers rather at around 5 balls. It's around there. Maybe 4s can be pushing it depending on the layout and such. So it's like just kind of do like your reality check at 5. Where am I at? And 4, huge reality check. But I think it's like to do a soft reality check at 5.
Absolutely, yeah, I completely agree. You have to be very aware of the problem areas on the table, the difficult areas, and how you're improving your situation to deal with those. Because if you're just removing soldiers without intention,
Yeah.
then that's just going to cause problems.
Yep. And I felt like he did have like he just he went into aggressive mode, and he's a very strong banker. So I could see him making it for sure. Something I need to improve on is banking. So if you guys ever want to play banks and steal money from me, let me know. I'm around. Everybody pay attention to how he's playing this layout here. Like, notice, going for the 4 before the 3. Oh man, he overdrew that guy, but I still loved the decision though, because I just feel like it's easy to not get on the right side of a ball. And going from the 3 to 8 was, pretty simple, except when it's not.
Yeah, he put a bit too much juice on that.
Yeah.
Trying to maybe get too close to his work there or get the right angle.
Yeah.
I think from here I kind of like the 2-way bank because you can just spin this in, kind of hold the cue ball there.
I love that idea. Yeah. It's like he's just gonna play dodgeball.
I mean,
I've never heard anybody
that's
say
all
that.
right
It's pretty
too,
funny.
but
Was that funny? I've never heard anybody say that.
Dodgeball?
Yeah. Dodging. No.
there you go.
Kinda
Bobby
dumb.
with the
Bobbyism. Everybody's
the
like, my IQ just
Bobbyism.
went down slightly. I apologize, everybody.
You're gonna have to start a blog with like all of these terms.
No.
Add them
All
to
your
Wikipedia.
your made up poo. Yeah. Here we go. I'm playing for distance here. What are you doing with your 100 points higher than me?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you could.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you could hit the other side and leave the cue ball long, I mean that's about all you can hope for. And he got a really good roll there.
Yeah, I felt like he was really just trying to go for distance, then hit a lot more and not touch the 8 at all. I think. All I know is his he's laughing about it. I think his heart stopped for a couple seconds there. Not weird.
Pool is a funny game sometimes. That's unfortunate. He had a solid hit on that 3 and scratch. So Austin will be going up. Oh, we've got a new commentator in the booth.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Well, my name is Lincoln. You might have known me if you watch Friday Fight Nights because I watched my dad play, and my dad is Bobby, and well, I will be taking over for a couple minutes.
I heard you were playing in a tournament this evening.
Yes, and I lost my first match 4-0, but he was a 450, so.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Are you still waiting to play another match?
Yep.
What do you like here?
Four corner.
Like the what?
Four in the corner.
It's hard to see.
Because, oh, wow. Okay, that was a really good shot. Maybe two in the side, two in the corner to get shape on 5 or the 3. It's just hard to see over here.
I kind of like the shooting the 5 here because the 5 looks like it doesn't
Yeah,
go
the
by
5
the
in the
8.
corner, yeah.
And then it's all open from there, although the tangent line's bringing him maybe not in the most ideal place off the 5.
Yeah. Guess he's going for the 3 or no, 5.
I think he could play the 2 in the corner to get a better shot on the 5.
Yeah. Stop shot or draw here. Looks like he's going for a stop shot. Yep. He might go for the 3 ball here. Maybe to just follow it in to go like 2 rails. Or just 1.
Oh, I didn't see that 6 ball there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had to break that out.
Can you see it?
He's lining it up for the side.
Yep. That is a tough shot.
Yeah, it is. And to get to the 1 after that. I don't know if he has too many defense options. I think he's kind of past the point of no return, in my opinion.
Still looking at it. He might go for the 5. No, I don't think you could see the 5 there. I think he's kicking it for the 1. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice shot.
Beautiful shot.
And shape on the 6 for the corner. Wow.
That is insane. What?
Did you teach him that shot?
Probably. I'd go for the 6 here, maybe do a stop shot to get to the 7. Maybe like follow the 7 in just a little bit to get to the 5 in the corner and then do a stop shot to get to the 8.
Yeah, he does need to get good on the 7 to get to the 5.
That would be pretty hard though. It's a bit awkward. Think he should. Yeah.
And he plays it off the 10. Wow.
Wow. He's looking for the 7, I think. Yep. To the 5 and then the 8. A little bit.
From here, it looks like he might be running into the 11, but he should still be good.
Oh, wow. And then the 8 in the right corner? Or left? I don't know.
Wow, that was an incredible out.
Okay,
That
well,
was one of the best outs I've seen.
I will be switching to my dad now in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you so much, Lincoln. Got some 10-year-old insight on things.
Yeah, it's always good to get a fresh perspective every once in a while.
Yep, yep.
Am I playing anybody yet?
Jason, what up?
All right, I am back. Hello, Diane. Good to see you on the stream. Looks like Manny's off and running again. I would say in general, like, like that Manny has really brought some amazing outs, like things that didn't even seem possible, and he's still getting there. You know, pretty incredible.
Yeah, he's really pulled off some difficult situations and turned them around. Or maybe not turn them around, but, you know, pulled through.
Yeah, where it looked pretty much impossible. I think I would have been hitting the brakes, and he was like, "Watch this."
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, that's because I was saying all these nice things.
Commentator's curse right there.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I know. I know.
Well, Stripes looks open.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 11 ball is the key to this run. That was another thing. I don't know if you saw the episode with Demetrius. He's a
Is that the most recent?
strong instructor from Minnesota.
I haven't seen the most recent one.
No, he was a few weeks ago.
Okay, then I probably did see it then.
Yeah, he's got a ton of gems in his episodes, but he talks about how he doesn't really like the concept of key balls so much. He talks about priorities. What's the priority in this track? You know, where's
I see.
the problems? What can I use to take care of problems? That kind of thing.
Okay. I wonder if he was trying to go all the way back with that. So is he using that like to take out the pressure of the idea of like, this is the ball that has to be amazing? Is that like part of the mentality of calling it like priority versus key ball? Like you're trying to take weight away from the result of this one ball that could magically fix everything.
It's kind of a mind shift. More of a framing of, if you think about things in terms of key balls, you're like, okay, well, this is a key ball to get on the 8, right? Or this is a key ball for some other problem. That could be true. Like, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But if you think in terms of priorities, then it's not this black and white. It's like, oh well, that maybe that key ball can be used to take care of some other priority,
Okay.
right? It's not necessarily tied to this thing that I saw
Yeah.
that it's like good to get on the 8 with, for instance.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
It's almost, I mean, now that I think about it, it's kind of like this false dichotomy in a way where you think about things in terms of black and white.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh well, it's either a key ball for the 8 or it's not. Well, it's not necessarily. Like it's this
Yeah.
grayscale.
Yeah,
of,
especially
like,
with six pockets and rails and all the rest of it. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not chess, although it's like chess.
It's like chess. Yeah, I was thinking about it. How much like 8 ball is like. Ooh, wow.
Wow, does that 11 go by the 7?
I think so. That was insane.
Yeah,
This is just a fun match. Just bringing it.
yeah,
cool
they're
to watch.
definitely shooting way better than their averages or their Fargos are right now.
Which is great. I mean, all of us are, 50 points higher or 50 points lower, depending on our mood.
That 11 ball was tight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great to
was,
see
yeah.
this level of pool when the
Mhm.
players are just really comfortable. They're making incredible shots.
Yeah.
And everyone makes mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
but what
Whoa, we almost crashed
differentiates?
there. It was
Yeah, that was-
terrifying.
yeah, that'll make your heart skip a beat there.
Yeah. He might be playing safe here. Because like it looks like you could just kind of touch the 2 and then it floats to the rail and then you're taking away the kick, but you're still leaving, I guess.
I like this shot a
15.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he still might
Yeah,
be leaving the
it's-
15. I don't know. But
yeah.
I don't know. Knowing Manny, though, he's probably going to just hit the 7 off the 11 so that he can create an angle to draw, to bust out the 2-5, leave the 3. We'll see.
Yeah,
With
there's
the stuff he's been doing.
There's a
I'm
lot
just
you
like-
can do here, and you have to balance everything, right?
Yeah,
You're like, okay,
yeah.
well, I might leave something,
Yeah.
but sometimes I'm like, okay, let's see what you got.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you make this, you deserve to win, kind of thing.
Totally.
I'm not going to make it easy for my opponent.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh wow,
Bam.
that's
Even better than I
that
expected.
looks like jail right there.
It is, yeah. I don't know. Is there
There's a shot. There's a shot here, I think,
Yeah,
where you play it.
into the rail.
You play it off
yeah.
of both points of the pocket.
Oh, and he knows it looks like. He knows something. Holy crap. I don't even know what he did.
He could one rail it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, I was kind of just joking with the playing it off both points. That's
Okay.
that's next to impossible. You can do that on a snooker table,
I don't
like
know.
with rounded corners.
You could Fargo flex me all you want.
Fargo flex. There's another one.
Fargo flex.
We're gonna have to start writing all these terms down. Someone needs to.
Wow.
Great shot there by Manny.
Yeah, it was.
That
The priority shot.
should be the game-winning shot.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny how easy and hard this looks, you know? It's 4-3. I knew this match was going to be crazy close. Are you drawn out of here or are you doing 3 rails? I mean, I like it all worked out great for him. I think I'd be terrified of drawing the way he, kind of overdrew it that other time. But it looks like he has it more dialed in this time.
You know what? On the bar table, I'm a fan of not moving the cue ball more than I have to.
Yeah,
So I would rather
yeah.
use
Just draw
a smooth draw stroke to
Okay.
move it only this much versus playing with. If you're not comfortable with using a lot of rails, like rails can be different heights and have different dynamics
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
And so I just don't like using the rails if I don't have to.
Okay, I like that. If you did overdraw the way he did a shot ago, and you're immediately like, okay, I need to correct that. You may, let's say you do it 2, 3 times. What is your go-to correction for that?
I would have to diagnose why I overdrew it. Was it I hit it with too much speed, or did I use too much low on that?
Okay.
And then oftentimes that actually comes down to if you're thinking about root cause of something, it's like, okay, well, I did use too much speed or I did use too much low, but maybe that wasn't exactly the plan. So then your actual cause was you didn't visualize it well. You didn't plan.
Yeah.
You didn't think about how to hit that precise enough to give your body the information it needs to be able to execute.
Yeah, I 100% see that. I love what you said though about going back to visualizing 100%. You know, I mean, sometimes though, like if it's a brand new felt, I might actually bring my tip up just slightly. We're talking like an eighth or something, you know, just to kind of dial in that, you know, so I can kind of go back to like what I'm used to, you know, and my muscle memory, versus like me trying to think about too much about adjusting my stroke speed. You know, I don't know if you do that at all or if you don't even think about it.
Yeah, I probably don't intentionally consciously think about that too
Okay.
much. I mean,
Okay.
if I messed up position that bad,
Yeah.
I would be like, "Whoa, like
Oh, yeah.
what?"
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean,
if it is an equipment adjustment,
yeah.
then it kind of just depends.
Okay. So you still just go back to like visualizing and thinking about your almost like your subconscious will take care of you. Like it knows that you overran it before, and let me hyper visualize and let my body take care of things the way it
Exactly.
should without
Yeah.
it trying to
If
overthink
the
it.
equipment's playing different than I instinctively sense, then I have to consciously, as part of my plan visualization, think about that to be like, okay, well, whatever it is, right? It's playing fast, or this rail is dead, or whatever it is that I have to
Okay.
consciously think about,
Yeah.
and then it's not intuitive, but you can
Yeah.
kind of almost practice it in your head before you shoot it, and then that gives you the best chance at executing.
I like it. Uh-oh. I don't know. I can't tell if he's in no man's land or not if he has a 10. The 15 is still in jail. I keep wondering if he's going to bank it or what.
I think he got on the 15.
Oh, he got on the 15? Our angle is poo, by the way, guys.
Yeah, they just set up this area, so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
not the greatest angle for us.
Yeah.
He said next week, though, we'll have.
I don't have any.
We should be having a booth, or whoever's commentating. Sounds like it's going to be a pretty sweet setup.
Yeah. Gonna see. I'm just
Manny
seeing
on
if
a
you-
break and run here.
Okay. Okay. There you go. This is wild to me that it's a 4-4. Yeah, I mean I don't know, like I feel like there's been so many moments where I've like seen Manny do like the craziest, most ridiculous, amazing things, but then it's like, you know, these tiny like little bobbles here and there. But you know, so I guess it's like making it fair overall. And Austin's like, just, I mean, he is like one straight shooter. That dude really has things dialed in. I started setting him a bunch of drills and stuff. I've been causing him a lot of migraines, I guess, at home. I don't know. But I feel like, I don't know, he's, to me, like just watching him tonight, I feel like he's shooting stronger than I've when I saw him last time he played here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys had a battle.
We did, yeah. I just kept. I don't know. I was running a lot, and I get lucky a lot. So
Uh,
I'm like a horrible person to play against because like, you know, I'm a decent shooter, and then I just get rolls on top of it.
I've met people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like playing against them at all.
Yeah. I will do a lot of two ways though, so then it I don't know. So like you'll see me miss it, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you got so lucky," and then the person gets on tilt because it looks like I got really lucky when really I was just playing a two-way. You know. And the trick when that happens is you have to act really upset. By the way, so there you go.
See that's the kind of I wouldn't even call that gamesmanship. That is like a legit strategy to
It's a
let
strategy.
them think
Oh, it's
that
real.
you messed up.
It's real.
That's
It's
like
real.
playing poker.
It's real. It's so real. I would never get mad at that though, and I will tell you. Actually, it happened I think last night or something that somebody did that, and I called it out immediately. And I was just like, I know what you did, and you can stop with all your huffing and puffing. I see you, boo. All right. Yeah, this is one of those fun matches where your adrenaline hits 1,000 because the whole time you're just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Like unless you have like a solid, 3-game lead, your nerves just are, they're constant. Then you don't sleep that night.
Yeah, I mean this is neck and neck here still, and they're getting closer to the finish line. You know,
Mhm.
the pressure tends to start dialing it up a little bit if you're
yeah.
if you're getting close to the end.
Yeah. So if you are the player that wins this first round of things, um and you're the player that it like do you feel like I mean I know like obviously like they have the advantage, but do you think there's any type of mental kind of hangover from it that makes it a little bit harder for the second set, or you're still one ball at a time and you could just let it all go?
I want to say that it doesn't really affect me too much.
Mhm. Your mental game is strong.
It's not perfect,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's gotten better a lot over the time.
Yeah.
And I even put out a video about how to reduce choking. You can never completely get rid of choking,
Yeah.
but there's some scientifically proven techniques.
Can you ask him?
Yeah, like the steady eye.
Mm.
I realized that when I hold my gaze on my target, which is usually around the object ball,
Yeah.
for just a little bit longer, to
Mm.
let the visual field kind of fill in
Just sink in a little bit. Yeah.
and just settle for another second or two,
Mm.
then my confidence just was one notch higher.
I love that. Yeah.
And so I teach that to all my students now.
Yeah. Hey, dropping some gold nuggets here.
Austin and Manny are playing for 200 in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first set, a race to 7 out of, I think they said they're going to play 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. Austin's breaking really well.
Yeah, he is. And these tables are just opening up.
Yeah. I think that was the biggest thing that he kind of took away from our match was like just dialing in the breaks. And he was breaking better earlier that day, I guess. I knew he had played Obby or something, but you could just tell like he has been working on it and it's paid off. So it's great to see.
Yeah, it's always great to see your practice come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to see it as yourself sometimes,
Mm.
but other people can see it.
Yeah. Especially the funny little Fargo thing. It's like you do really well in a tournament, you do really well in league, and your Fargo moves up by 1. You're like, what in the world? Wow, that was a great little bump. This is still this is a tricky shot. Looks like he's gonna draw out of it. I don't know.
It was a good reset there.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Are you drawing? Are you following? Are you slow roll? What's your go-to right now with this weird angle in the side pocket?
Yeah, it really just depends on the exact tangent line.
Beautiful shot.
But he
Beautiful
hit a great
shot.
center pocket.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Austin is the first to get to the hill.
Yeah. Once you dial in the tangent line at 30 degrees, beautiful things can happen with avoiding scratches and breakouts.
Yeah, physics. Who would have thought?
So what do you know the physics like behind the 3 times draw angle rule? Like is there I mean, have you I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But and I just do it, but I don't know why it works. I just know that that's a rule,
I think the actual math and physics behind that are somewhat complicated.
Okay.
And it's still just a guideline. It's
Okay.
not a
Yeah.
rule. It's like the 30-degree rule.
Yeah, it's not like it's
just
like really
an
like
approximation to help you learn.
Yeah, it's really 31.7. I made that up.
Yeah, Dr. Dave has done so much for the sport, and he comes up with these approximations to help.
Yeah.
And they're great.
They
They're
are
great
great.
as you're learning. Is that where you got it from?
In a roundabout way. So
Okay.
yeah, it's like I basically had worked with Sam a lot, and so then
Okay.
she worked with Dave, and so
Yeah.
so yes, and no to that answer. Yeah.
Yeah, they do their billiard
Yeah, it was just as
university
exactly
boot
as a
camps,
part of my it's like part of my certification and such with Sam was a part of that.
Huh. That 9-ball might be tricky. The 9 must go on the side. Guess we'll find out soon.
So I did actually go take a look at that 9. It does go. I mean, not easy, but not super And we have a clean look at that, and it does look like the 14 also goes. And he has the window right now. So I'm interested, like with this pattern, if yeah, see, right now, yeah, go take your walk, because this is not as easy as it looks. And dial the sucker
Yeah,
in.
that 9 makes it tricky. I was wondering if 2 shots ago on the 11, if he maybe wanted to hit the 9, because that would have opened it up and made it so much easier.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, often I get yelled at for, why did you bump the ball if you didn't need to? And man, if I see a ball that's near that side pocket, I'm going to bump if I can.
Absolutely.
Judge me all you want. Man, he just can't tell if he's a never never or if he can still make that 14. All right, here we go. With our, we're not sure if he can make the 14 or not angle. And nails it. Sweet. What an out. That is some pretty cue ball stuff. I don't want to play against these guys right now, I'll tell you that.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, wow, they would they would be putting up quite the fight right now.
Yeah.
And Manny gives it to them, so they are going to the second set, and I will be right back.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you haven't shared, please share, please like, please comment. Even if you're being mean to us, it's okay. It still helps the algorithm. So, be mean to us all you want. It's okay.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
What I was going to
Is there a way to watch the live stream?
yeah, on YouTube.
Oh, later, not now.
YouTube.
Okay.
Yep, on the Runout Nation.
I'll ask her. I can't hear it.
Yeah, but if you go on YouTube and you just like Google, Runout Nation, Google Runout Nation, then it'll come. Yeah, and you can just follow them too. There's other videos to watch and stuff.
The videos in Berlin, so like I was like, I need to be able to just put it on and have like consistency. Like this. If I miss it, you go back and see that.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We're on to set number 2. Austin was able to take down that first one. And Manny is at the table. I think I'm favoring solids, even though the 3 ball is currently a problem. But it looks as though the 2 ball is kind of blocking them.
Another great break by Manny there. Cue ball looked like hit the rail, so not quite as controlled as we've seen him, but he's still shooting. That was a nice little shot there to nudge that 3 like he did. Solids is open, but anytime I have something like the 7-2, I do not like playing those types of combos. Weird things happen. I would probably shoot that combo before the 5, just so I can get position on the 7 after the 5.
Yeah, this is pretty funky. Actually, it's not too bad, huh? Can you see? Yeah, you could see the 2, just 2, 5, 7, and the weird guy's the 8. Is there any world where you could break out the 8, or do you think you're able to play
I think
short
the
side?
8 goes.
I know it goes, but it's just, I don't know. It's like you almost want the 5 to be the ball for it. So it's like, how do you get shape on the 7 from the 2? And then that's the part that's a little bit funky. Huh. There's worse things in life. No, I think, yeah, he's able to see. I just didn't know. I mean, it's like for where the 8 ball is, it's just trying to get from the 7 to the 8 is impossible. So he had to go from like the 2 to the 7, and then
Right.
Yeah,
It's
and
just like the pattern you want to choose
Yeah,
just keeps getting weird. You're like, oh, I got to go this way, but no, that's I can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, he was in trouble. All right.
Yeah, it gets really tricky when it's not laid out like that, and you
Yeah,
have to just
and you're forced to do
select
something.
the least of
Yeah.
the evils kind of
Yep.
thing.
And he knew he saw the problem like from a mile away, and he couldn't get his brain around the fact that this 5 ball has to be the ball to get me to the 8. There really isn't much other options here. So even though he wanted to go to 5, 7, from the 7 to the 8,
Right.
it's no man's land. You're running into the 12, and the cue ball's it's dunzo.
I mean, Stripes does not look like a walk in the park here.
Yeah. I see. It looks like he could almost thin the 13 and for the breakout. I don't know. The angle might be there.
I think the 12 might go past the 2.
Past the what? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying, especially with these pockets. Yeah. Nope, I guess it didn't go past. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, when breakouts go wrong, then makes things a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. It almost looks like a stop shot 14 to me, and see how it turns out. Or draw it a little bit. But I'm just, I think, trying to keep it away from that short rail. Or are you just leaving it along on the short rail and seeing? Because with those 2
I'm
balls,
definitely playing some type of defense. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I just don't see any other world. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Holy moly. He really didn't want that ball to go in. But things are still funky. And I think this is you just check the ball. Just a little check inside, break out. He's got the insurance of the 5.
Yeah, you just want to at least get a good hit.
Yeah.
But even if you gave ball in hand,
Yep, there it is. Boink.
oh, what a beautiful breakout.
Yeah. Austin still shot. I mean, in my opinion, he still shot the right shot. It's just he's in a really, really bad place.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have bent it just a little bit, just a few degrees further back on that breakout, then it could have popped out and he would have had a much easier time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the safety, yeah, I think that was definitely the right shot too.
I didn't see anything else. It's just sometimes you're just in a bad place. And the only other thing that maybe would be like to play dirty, Like, was there maybe an opportunity to push the 8 into some poop,
You always gotta
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah. Especially when you're like that, you're like, boy, this is horrible, and this is horrible, and this is horrible. Then you're like, all right, what can let's go ugly. Is ugly available?
Is that's another term, right? You got some poop over here,
Some poop over there.
here, create some poop.
Yeah. Then go ugly. Get grimy 8 ball for the W. That's what it takes sometimes, though. Yeah, this isn't Ultimate Pool, so have fun with those rules.
Have you ever played Ultimate Pool?
I did it like just kind of, I think maybe for 2 nights, something like that. I really liked it. I think like I shoot too slow, so it probably helped me to not shoot slow. But I'm like a molasses player, and so that was. But it's hard though because I'm like I love watching those matches, so I really want to go to some of those, to some of the opens, but not necessarily like do the league, but you got to do the league so you can get used to the format and such, and you know.
Yeah, it's
What
quite
did
a
you
bit
do?
different.
Did you like it?
I play on Sundays here and there.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
And
Are you gonna do the Piazza Sunday? Where were you playing
I
right
don't
now?
know. I play at Zoosters,
Zoosters. Okay.
and I like it. I have fun with it, but it's challenging because it's so fast with the shot clock.
Yeah, yeah. Did you get used to like just managing the shot clock for others?
Managing the shot clock.
Yeah, like you're having to like watch the shot clock while somebody else is shooting.
You know what? I have not had the pleasure of running the shot clock yet.
Who is doing it for you?
Other teammates?
Oh, so you're like, my fire goes so high I don't have to do the shot clock.
Yeah. What did you call it? The
You Fargo flexed.
Fargo flex.
I see.
So you were running your own shot clock for that?
No, for them, or for other people maybe.
Okay.
I don't quite remember. I'll do it again at some point.
I mean, I never expressed. I don't think I ever said I wasn't ever going to run the shot clock. I just usually show up and play my match in
But
league.
have you seen my Fargo?
I don't even say anything. I just open the app and be like, "Look at this."
Yeah.
All right, Austin on another run here.
It's funny how pool players just majority of the time never look like they're having any fun, you know? Just, like, this is the most boring sport ever.
Yeah, one player that comes to mind is Efren. He's always having fun.
Yeah, I'm more like that. I'm dancing, I'm laughing, and just it's all good. While he's trying to bust a move. What a great little pattern
I mean,
here.
you got to have fun with it. You can't take it too seriously.
Mhm. I thought actually he was going to roll forward there because then he could have played the one on the side and then just rolled forward for the 8. And now he's having to go a little bit back and forth. So I mean, it's all good. And he saw the pattern that he saw, but I just felt like there may have been a simpler method to go there. Do you see what I'm saying though?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think maybe it wasn't as natural as it might have looked, but
Okay.
yeah, I would prefer to go forward and play that.
Forward and then forward.
If
But and that worked out. That was a great shot. He was on the rail and stuff. That shot sucked. Oh, he's moving the balls out of his way so that the 8-ball's easier to shoot. I'm just kidding. I gave him it.
Yeah, Austin ties it up at 1-1.
Funniest thing about the me and Austin match is that literally everybody thought we did not actually like each other. Like there was like some type of like really horrible feud with our match, the way that I guess the marketing was done and such. It was great. We're homies, so
Yeah.
like it was funny. I feel like there's a majority of the people like with similar Fargos. You just play them all the time, and you end up becoming friends. you know, like you're like, you're similar speed, sweet, we're best friends forever. Like I don't know, kind of how it goes. You push each other.
Yeah, common interests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also common troubles, It's like I'm struggling with the same stuff that he's struggling with, It's like how do you get to that next, little level bump up decisions or shot making?
Yeah, I mean, where we're at, we could talk for forever about
Endless.
pool. Yeah, essentially
Endless knowledge. Endless knowledge. That's my favorite thing though. It's like you are literally forever a student. Forever and ever and ever. There's no point where you know all of it. Doesn't matter who you are.
No, there's too much.
There's too much. The chat seems kind of quiet. Are you guys live out there? What's happening?
I did meet an instructor one time that said if we could show him something that he's never seen before, then I can't remember what his offer was, but he had some type of prize for us.
Oh, I've got something for him.
And
well, we have to leave that for.
You'll have to. You're an instructor. We're having an instructors summit. In June.
Okay.
Or sorry, July.
Okay. It'll just depend on if it lines up with my kiddos and when I have them and such. But yeah, that'd be really cool. I really want to go out to.
Yeah, it's like not quite as big as a conference, but a bunch of pool nerds get together and exchange all kinds of ideas. It's a blast.
I love that. That's way cool. I feel like every single instructor out there probably could teach that whoever it is something that he hasn't seen. I feel like everybody has something little tidbit to offer. Maybe not. Maybe he's like the wizard.
I think he was just itching for
just to push
something.
Yeah.
That was a great positional shot to get on that 4-ball.
To the window. And he just rolls it forward for the 3. Yeah. Oh, got a little too much there. Every time I see that shot, it's like I can hear Tony in my head of don't try to hold it before the rail, hit the rail, and then come back out. Like always. So it doesn't matter that goes through my head, but especially goes through my head when I don't do it, like when my nerves are high and I completely try to hold the ball and not hit the rail and come back out. But that's one of those shots that you hit the rail, you come back out, and then it just makes your shape position that much bigger and easier.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
your margin of error increases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If only you had like a AI Tony like in your ear or something.
Totally.
To commentate when you're shooting.
I mean, I can't even tell you how many matches that I was doing that I'd think, what would Tony do? And I'm not joking. I was like just literally always kind of going through my head there. I think there was one of the matches where I was almost doing it was like 3 or 4 shots play by play. He was saying it, I was executing, and then somebody was like, he's listening. And it was like the best compliment that I've ever gotten shooting early.
Nice. Yeah, that's one great thing about being on the stream and having commentators is you can go back and watch your match and
Mhm.
actually learn all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's one of the best training tools you could ever get. And I will tell you right now that this side pocket plays, it could be scratchy. I'm not wishing it on him. I'm just saying that
I think the 12's in the way.
I know, and it can follow it in. It's like one of those like a false security sometimes, and then it just follows it right in. I'm not wishing it on him. Just saying. All right, no problem. Whoa,
Ooh.
whoa, whoa! He almost scratched the other way.
Wow.
So he
Wow.
went to like cut it, hit it thin and stuff, and yeah. But sometimes, depending on the depth of the ball that's sitting in a pocket, if it's, kind of below the knuckle or just kind of, sitting too deep, don't view it as a ball that can help you because sometimes it'll come back to bite you. It can follow it right in. Not all the time, but you want to hit it to the left, hit it to the right, but be very, know your tangent line, know your 30 degree, and know what's going to happen so you don't end up in that problem.
Yeah, at least try to visualize, and you might not be at that level to be super precise, but at least take a guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And then whatever happens, you can learn from that.
Totally. I like that, yeah. Yeah, Manny definitely dodged a bullet. It's hard. It's one of those where like you win and you're happy you won, but at the same time you're just kind of like, oh, you sit back down. You're like, what happened? Like, how did that happen? Like, it's like I don't know. It's a shot. You go for execution, and you try to like forget it. You don't want to remember any of that. But it's still like for 2 seconds you're like that was weird. I almost scratched. Like, and even though you made it, it's still kind of in the back of your head. That's not exactly what I was, hoping would happen. But
Yeah,
W is a W.
when you're performing, yeah, you just have to let things go. Maybe
let it
take
go.
a little bit of a note in it
Yeah.
of it, but you want to stay present to the moment.
Yeah. It was like an amnesia shooting or something. It's like I heard somebody use some word for it. Oh.
Amnesia shooting.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is up, Aaron? Aaron T. Aaron T.
Is that?
And we are playing. This is at Paradise Tavern in Lone Tree.
Oh, this isn't Zach, by the way. This is Bobby. Fun fact about Zach. If you guys get the opportunity, I suggest everyone goes on to Zach's Facebook page for 2 seconds. Check out his pictures. Before the beard, homeboy looked like he was in a boy band. And it's like just the funniest thing. I mean, he looks like rough motorcycle looking guy over here. But prior to that, he used to say bye, bye, bye. And I don't I don't know why he dropped that look, but it's all right. I mean, I don't know. I have him cracking up over here. Should change his like profile picture sometime. He's like, I'm way too good looking. Let me ruin that real quick. Yeah. He says, I thought I deleted them. Everybody go on and save them real quick just in case he deletes them. Please and thank you. Oh, man. Meanwhile, Austin's running out. And way to tackle the 8-ball in jail over here. He's cruising, isn't he?
Yeah, he had a
Just,
really
like,
good
kinda
out there. I mean, it was
caught a-
open with ball in hand.
Yeah, yeah.
But still, he was
like-
able to execute. I don't think he had to change his plan at all.
Yeah. caught a gear. Saw him take a deep breath after that. Sometimes you go like, well, that was really, really fast. You know, you just stop and check yourself for a second.
Yeah, and he ties it up there, 2-2.
I don't know. He's like throwing balls on the table. Like that's. I don't know if he was mad from something else. I don't know. Did you guys see like for any reason for him to be mad? I don't know. Like why don't slam balls on the tables like pool etiquette over here. You know? Start smashing.
Yeah, there's got to be respect for the equipment as well.
Yeah. Otherwise you end up with all the little white dots all over the place. I don't really think it does much other than that, really. It just puts little white dots all over.
Yeah, it does affect the cloth.
A little bit, make little divots. Yeah.
Little burn mark in the cloth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the break that he's been working on. Pretty stuff. Looks like solids to me. I think the 6 ball goes in the corner, and I don't know. Oh, is he? Can't tell what he's doing. He's going for stripes. Okay. I think I didn't see how the maybe the 12 ball goes, and I don't have a good. Let me.
Yeah, I
just
think
see.
the 12 goes by the 7.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The 12 goes by for days. Sorry. Yeah, stripes are cool. Definitely see a break and run here, you know, with the shot. It's a little bit funky. He's a little bit treetop. Oops. I'm 1 shot behind. Looks like a pretty simple pattern from here. I didn't miss anything, right? It's a break and run. As long as he makes the next 2.
Yeah, it was solid pattern.
Yeah. I don't think he loved the idea of playing that cue, playing the cue ball on the rail, but it worked out fine. It's also like with our angle, I can't tell if he was on the rail. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, if
break
both
and run.
are on the rail past the side, they could be
Okay.
tricky.
Yeah.
But even if you're off just a hair,
Mhm.
it makes it a lot easier. All right.
Yeah.
Austin, I think the score should be, I believe, 3-2.
Yeah. The score should be what? Yeah, 4-1
I
now.
believe Austin is up 3-2. I think it was.
No. No.
Mhm.
Where do you see that? He's saying it's 4-1. We did the same. I did the same thing once with him. I think it's 4-1. I'm gonna go verify with Meg.
Yeah, we'll get the score updated here. Well, this is not the easiest opening shot here for Manny. What do you see?
Nothing at the moment. We're being blocked by a player. But I think I see side, like the 4 ball on the side. I may have said that too loud, but I think that's gonna end up being what he goes for. I don't really see much of anything else. The 2 might go on the side as well. Can't tell. Oops. Can you fix that? I fucked everything. I mean, but the 4 ball almost looks like it's wired. I don't know. I mean, it's not easy, but you might see something else. It's all good. Can't tell what he's shooting. Maybe the 2 on the side. Oh, 14 in the ooh. Yeah, he didn't like it. I think he just probably just liked stripes a lot more. But I don't really see too many problems with solids as long as you can kind of get short side on the 3 and 7. Might be,
Yeah, sometimes you just have to go with your intuition of like, okay, well, you could assess a shot as maybe technically easier, but if your gut is telling you something else, you really have to listen to that.
Yep. Oh wow, he came with a triple combo to open things up. Look at that shot. Yeah, I never get like mad or whatever. Just it's if I miss or just simply I was like almost proud of myself for trusting my intuition. Because sometimes you can second guess and I don't know, really weird stuff happens.
I mean, I like the term as long as you give it your honest effort.
Like
if
that.
you did your whole process
Mhm.
and you gave it your 100%,
Mhm.
then that's all you can really do.
Yeah, I like that. I will tell you almost every single time my honest effort will change based on me taking a walk around the table. So it's like you have your instinctual shot from when you first get down, and then your second instinctual shot either stays the same or changes just a little bit, just from a little walk around the table.
Yeah, if there's something off, if you can sense that you're not fully comfortable with something, that's information. And oftentimes, yeah, a walk around the table could be just enough to be like, okay, well, yeah, this is the right shot, or maybe something else comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin's like he's just playing really clean, just a lot of really clean cue ball.
Yeah, he's very, very comfortable with this equipment right now.
All right, 8 ball on the side, and there it is. Yeah, you're up, buddy. Yeah, I think so. Give a choice.
Austin cleans that one up and goes up 4-2.
Have a good time. You're doing a great job. Yeah. You're doing a great job of staying positive. A year ago, you were but that was something that I've seen. Period.
Well, he makes the ball. Didn't open up quite as much as some previous breaks. Yeah, the players are saying the pockets are a bit more forgiving at Paradise than some other places in town.
Did you do okay without me? Did you miss me?
I
You didn't even know
was
I was gone.
distraught when you weren't
You're
here.
distraught.
I didn't know. I didn't know what to
Thank you.
do.
All right.
Oh, that looks like that opened up real nice for Manny there.
I feel like the 4-2 is like such a pivotal moment, you know? It's not fun when it becomes 5-2. And
Yeah, if you're up 5-2,
yeah, then it's great.
then it's not bad. But yeah,
if you're Manny right now, this game is pretty big.
this game is absolutely huge. Yeah, the next game or two.
No, he's okay. What a good little bump that was.
Yeah, I don't like doing those shots because if you're
Touch.
off at all one way or the other, then it makes it so much harder.
Totally. Yeah, but he shot it like a champ. He may have, been able to get the cue ball to go down a little bit more. I mean, this is no problem, though. But I feel like with that angle, it's like you have an angle on the side pocket. You see a lot of people come up short because they just kind of take it for granted, and just take, sometimes taking that 2 more seconds to look of, I need to be, at this diamond or this diamond and a half or whatever, just exactly where you need to be just to make your, could you make your life a little bit easier? How do you increase that shot percentage by an extra 20%? It's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I do it and I see players, they don't look at the extra, whatever movement that would make the shot easier. And now you're slightly out of line technically.
Yep.
And then that amplifies your next positioning's even more out. You get slowly more out of line.
Yep.
It could
snowball of poo. That's gross.
That's nasty.
Yeah. That's a big break. I mean, I feel like if he could kind of find the solids here, looks pretty good. It's hard to tell from this angle, but just looks like a striped clump next to the 8.
Yeah, that 9-10 is going to be a bit tricky, but there's the 11 right there to break it out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he has the right angle for it though, but maybe it's like going to be like one of those like kind of soft nudges. Then I think the 15.
Oh, the 9 went. Wow.
And then now it just complicated things. I mean, you might have to do like the whole 14 and then your thin cut for the breakout, cross your fingers, but I don't know. This is, you might be able to do one of those. I can't tell if he could do one of those like little, those like little baby touches. Try to get behind the 10. I don't know. He's in a rough place right now though.
Yeah, I would at least be considering some type of defensive shot. It's real tough with the 2 sitting there.
Yeah.
But solids is not the easiest, so there could be a way to rearrange something.
I mean, I think once you do that 5-7 combo, you're flying. Like you're done.
Oh, and that's a stripe ball behind the 3.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, solids looks. I mean, you're at a pretty high percentage right now. Because then the 3 ball goes, but then the stripe doesn't. So you sit there and hold on to that combo until you need it as insurance. Kind of have some fun for a minute. But definitely solids have the advantage, in my opinion, right now. Unless there's enough gap for that stripe to go. But the stripe's in jail, sucker's in jail. And maybe that's like what, maybe that's like what you play to a little bit. See, one thing I thought about actually is playing on the short side of it instead, and then trying to play safe behind the 3 and lock them up on their own ball. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's my 900 Fargo talk while I'm sitting in a chair. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think that was, that would have been a good shot. Like you're going to push the 7, into the long rail on the other side. You push your ball into a better position, and then you're locking them up on their own ball. I think he had the angle to do all that. It would have been a cool shot.
I think that could have worked, yeah, because if you have the right position, then that shot's not that difficult.
Yeah.
And you're opening up your ball.
Mm-hmm.
You're rearranging things for your opponent. Hopefully not. You're obviously not leaving a shot, but then you have to think, what are they going to do back? Like,
yeah,
they're going to.
That part I didn't love because then you're thinning off the 3, you're leaving it down by the 1, and you're still having an issue with your stripes over there.
Yeah, and that still might be the best shot, even though you're like, okay, well, that's what they're going to do. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
And Manny is still at the table. He might have.
Manny's a maniac. It was awesome.
A good defensive option here.
Mm-hmm.
Would you try to break the 7 ball out?
What do you mean? Oh no, I'm just always. Holy crap! You mean to like go off the 7 or just to block it?
Yeah, no, never mind. I was.
Man, we definitely have some chess going on.
Yeah, we might see some back and forth here before someone takes another swing at it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm not necessarily thinking about like locking them up if there's nothing obvious, but I might try to bait stripes into taking out one of their breakout balls.
That's really smart. I feel like that's something that I need to work on, just like the baiting game a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell if he has enough angle to be able to do that breakout or not.
I mean, if I can make that 11 down table,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you just drawing it right back into the 7, but I don't know. Oh, oh boy, jail.
yeah, that's kind of a high risk, high reward shot. I mean, if you hit it
Totally.
right, then
Is there?
you could get out, but
Yeah,
very risky.
I don't know. I don't see anything at the moment. Just maybe, are you just trying to take over a corner? I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, as Stripes though, he was down in that position, so you kind of have to go for something.
Yeah,
I would say you have to go for something.
But you
You
have
can
to go
always
for
make some
something.
moves, but you're gonna get probably outmoved if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
try. I mean, it's
especially at like their level. It's
yeah,
yeah.
because it's like okay, well, I made it really hard for solids, but now he's just gonna make it even harder for me the next go
Mhm.
when I've got at least something here. So I do agree with at least going for something.
And he's creative enough. Like that's one thing. I mean, I've noticed immediately with watching him. He's super creative.
Extremely creative, yeah. No, he's done a lot of shots that are very impressive.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that would be the worst case scenario right there. I mean, I don't know. I almost
Yeah.
want to like want to watch that like on the, just to kind of see like exactly what he was going for. Oh. Oh, so was it wired to go in there? Is that, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's insanely creative. He's going for a bank triple combo. Karam, I think, to also play it off the 3 to go in the corner. He's my hero, I think.
Yeah, wow.
That's cool.
That would have been incredible.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah, it's hard to make those judgment calls sometime because like you're down in that position and if you see something in my opinion, if I see something within reason, right? Like it's some percentage chance, I'm like, okay, well, what are my percentages of trying to just make it really hard for my opponent versus like I have a slight chance of getting out here, right? You kind of have to weigh those.
And it's, yeah, I know, like, yeah, you get down to the 1 or 2, it's all go. All go.
Good shot on the 8 there by Austin. To go up 5-3. A race to 7. So if you're in Manny's shoes right now, what's going through your head?
In general, like 5-3 isn't too bad, and if you can just catch a speed, it's okay. I'm not so much thinking about slowing him down, playing more safeties or anything like that. Mentally, I'm just like one ball at a time, winner stays, and I have the ability to break and run 2 in a row. Like this gap is not as crazy as it looks.
That's a good point. With winter break,
Yeah.
it almost doesn't even matter what the score is at their
Yeah.
skill level and the
You
way
can
they
put-
have been breaking.
That like once you gain control, you can maintain control. All it takes is like you just being able to get that break and run. You're breaking again as long as you're pocketing a ball. You are in control. You make a ball. You play safe. If you need to, but it's like it's still I'm still okay. I'm still alive.
Yeah, if you make a ball and
That's the big thing.
your cue ball's not too bad, then
cue ball's not
you
too
get
bad,
to
yeah.
decide, which suit are you, and that's
Yeah.
so huge in 8 ball.
So huge. So I'm not stressing yet. And even when they get to the hill, like sometimes I just start shooting pretty loose and just say, you know what, like it's go time. Like it's we're here, and
Yeah.
I'm very capable of getting to the hill too. And my favorite thing is like what Eugene has said. Just if they can do it, I can do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Just try to stay present to the moment and shoot your game. Try to. Really, the best indicator if you're shooting well is if you're having fun.
Totally.
And so
Yeah.
try to find the fun.
Yep. Although one of your guys on the podcast was like, I'm going to choose to have a good time and have fun, whether I am winning or losing, because you can't control that part. It's just one ball at a time.
Yeah, that was Demetrius.
Demetrius, yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he kind of flips it on his head where he realizes pool's a fun game, but why should it only be fun when you're winning? Because you're not going to be winning all the time. In fact, you're probably going to be on the opposite side of that for a good part of your pool career.
Yeah. I just gotta enjoy the moment.
But if you can have fun when you're down,
Yeah.
or if you just aren't having the best pool day, then that's really all that matters.
Agreed. I think my thing too is like I love watching good players make amazing shots, and it's like I just you don't like to lose, but sometimes it's like you're just enjoying the show a little bit.
That was an incredible draw position to get on the 9, cutting through the shape funnel, or what'd you call it, the shot funnel?
Yeah, the shot funnel. Yeah, man.
Austin is really dialed in. I don't.
That was
He's
his
really
cue
gotten
ball
it now.
is like next level right now. He's just watching him, it's like you realize just how boring it is to watch him. No, I'm just kidding. But
I've taught
it's
him a
like
lot.
Your best, yeah, I taught him a lot. But the best thing you could ever do is just shoot boring pool. Just have just get to play your game. You get to chill and yeah, like shoot boring. Because I don't know. I often can turn into a rescue ranger, and it's less fun to be a rescue ranger, but it makes it really cool for watching, for sure. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. There's some entertainment value and
Yeah.
going wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. The top players make it look easy when they're shooting at their best.
Totally.
It's not.
Oh man.
It's not entertaining maybe for the regular person, but
Yeah.
I think for anybody watching here
Oh man.
and any of my friends,
it's a piece
love
of
it.
art. It's a piece of art.
Because we know what it takes. I mean, it's still not easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially the actual pro events when they're playing on big tables, tied pockets, brand new cloth, brand new balls, so much different.
Oh, it's insane. I am surprised though, like even though the pockets are so tight, that it's pretty wild how bigger the pockets get with the brand new felt. I don't know, like I almost feel like the four and a quarter can play tighter than a 4-inch with brand new felt.
Absolutely. Yeah, the brand new cloth when it's super slidey
Yeah.
opens up the corner pockets quite a bit at the right
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah, at the right speed, exactly. That's the key part.
Yeah, the new cloth is more difficult positioning wise, which really that's where the sport is at. When you get to a certain level, you can pocket a lot, like relatively quote unquote easy, but
Yeah.
positioning is a whole different beast of a skill.
I think the pocketing part, it's like they've gotten so many hours in on the table. They've practiced so many drills that certain shots are, not, hard shots or whatever, just aren't really hard. Like it was a part of the drill set. They look at it and they're like, oh yeah, this is a part of this drill, this part of that drill. It's like you already see it before you're even shooting it. You just recognize the pattern, you recognize the shot, and it's like I've literally done this before, you know. And I mean, there's some though that they literally never do drills and just play a lot. But I think still kind of the same thing where there's recognizing shots.
Yeah, you can get good either way. I'm all about being efficient with my time though, so it's all about that structured training to get the most out of your time. But any table time really is mostly going to be good for your game.
Mm-hmm.
If you're getting really sloppy with your routine, that's gonna hurt your competitive edge though.
Yeah. One thing you'll hear everybody talk about on your podcast is like everybody's like pre-shot routine, pre-shot routine, pre-shot routine. It's real, man. I mean, watch these guys. They're not doing a different pace for the most part. They're not changing things up in between shots. You'll see them do the same stuff.
Yeah, your pre-shot routine, your what I like to call your shooting process, because it's okay, pre-shot, shot, and then after that, it's the most important thing. It's your foundation.
It was really, I was missing stuff. I was shooting a little bit weird the other night, and it was Kiki actually called me out, and he was just like, you're not doing your process, man. Like he's like, I see it, and I think you know it. Maybe you're tired, but you're not doing it. And the second he said that, boom, like I was able to dial it in, and it was, I don't know, it's a big deal. No way. Those are the fun shots that that haunt you. In the middle of the night, you just wake up screaming.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there.
We've all been there. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be tough.
I think my least favorite thing is I don't know, like if you didn't get enough sleep getting into the wee hours of the night, just trying to sit there and still play at the same pace, do all the pre-shot stuff, like just at the same level, and I go downhill like when I'm doing these matches. And I don't know if it's like the amount of adrenaline that's with you, but the third sets are, it's a lot. It just makes for a long night. It's kind of a lot of wear and tear on your body, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, at a certain level, it's almost all mental to be able to stay the present moment, stay concentrated, and it could be draining if you don't get enough sleep. If you're not in the right mental state for whatever reason, then that's just an extra thing weighing you down.
I want to just shout out for Austin right now, just coming with that super clutch shot. I mean, now I think now it's not so good, but a couple shots ago, that was sick.
Yeah, he's not made it the easiest out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Manny is still alive. And at this point, I'm going to be grateful, very extremely grateful, to have another swing and get back in this set.
Hmm. I think everybody does. Nobody wants to like see somebody just take off with things. But Manny has no problem. Like once he just kind of gets comfortable and loose, look out for him.
Yeah, maybe Austin was thinking about the stream. He's thinking about all y'all out there sticking with us, and he wants to make it more interesting for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear sometimes the pro sports like basketball or baseball that they, I mean, this is like a conspiracy theory, but they, if they want to make their sponsors happy, they're gonna draw it out to the seventh
100%.
game.
Yeah, we're totally doing that right now.
Yeah.
Their race. Oh, really? Yeah, what a great match. God, dude, that was fun. I mean, that's crazy. And then he made a shot all the way down the rail. Elliot's bowling. Yeah. What? Never feels good winning now. He won last Friday. Good luck. The other guy that he wanted to. You basically, you pulled 2 champions, and you held your own. I wanted to play tomorrow. What is it? So it's 500 and below. It's 2. My little Lincoln just went hill, and he pulled like 2 champions right off the bat. In where I would say like only a few of the people playing in this tournament are like 450, and he's like a 250, and he managed to pull 2 of them, but held his own, went hill, so can't be mad.
Yeah, I mean, to get this kind of experience at his age is it goes a long ways.
It does, yeah, and he did a great job of staying positive. Super proud of him. I think it's hard. 10 years old, it's super hard to, stay positive in that kind of a situation. But
oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. I mean, that's the biggest takeaway.
Yeah. All right, so I am gonna head out because little man, it's past his bedtime. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Zach over here to do some.
All right. Well, it was great commentating with you.
Yeah, you
Bobby.
too. Yeah, Mr. Gage.
I'll see you around.
Yeah. But
I don't know if Zach's gonna step in or not, but I
think
can.
so. I'll go bother him. Yeah.
Well, Manny got to the end of his run there, and with a little containment safety.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, have a good night, everyone. And we're not done yet. Stay tuned.
It's not over till it's over.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. You could play tomorrow too.
I don't know.
I can't be here like that early. I'm dipping out already.
What? It's for commentating, dude. Get out. Oh, yes, but
I did make a cool commercial.
You did great. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Bobby, especially for exposing all my my deep, dark Facebook secrets, apparently.
Yeah, we learned a lot about you today.
Apparently. So I try and have this persona. Yeah, you know, pool guy, pool player. Yeah, he's like, yeah, boy band in high school. That's okay. We need to check out his Facebook where he shows his dancing videos.
Oh yeah, Bobby. They call him Bobby Disco.
Yes, sir, for a reason. He does like to dance around the pool tables, but I swear, you log on to Facebook and that's not the only thing he's dancing around.
Is that what we're doing now? We're just being like, hey, if you go to go back a few years in this
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
Facebook, you're gonna get some
Few
gold,
years.
or probably not even that much for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say more like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I was giggling about
He's
it the
proud
other
of
day.
it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you commentating here, man. Thanks for hanging out. I
Yeah.
know we're kind of in a development stage here, but you know, it's always great having big names like you come on the stream and
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, I mean, I like the tables, the lighting. I mean, you gotta start somewhere with the streaming.
yeah.
Heard there's some big plans in the works.
100%. Hopefully within the next, 2-3 weeks. I mean, full stream booth. I'm going to finish the rest of these tables tonight. We're bringing in some 9-footers, one 9-footer on this side up top, and then 2 more 9-footers downstairs. So total of 21 tables, 3 of them 9-footers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's amazing.
that's some good plans here for Paradise Tavern
Yeah.
and Runout Nation. So all the good stuff.
Runout Nation. Now, if somebody wanted to find Runout Nation, how would they do that?
Exactly that. Runout Nation on anything and everything. Said
Just
bumper stickers,
Google it,
blimps,
Runout Nation.
all of it. Yeah, our website, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all Runout Nation. So simple, easy for people to find. Want it to kind of.
I think I've seen some of the Runout Nation tournaments come across my feed.
I sure hope so.
I think I've put them into a website that I run called Rack Radar
Oh, okay.
for tournaments. So
Yeah.
I'll make sure to, as I come across them, I'll put them in there.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we run usually 3 every single week. One, the 450 and under that's going on right now as we speak. That usually draws 30 to 35 players. And then our Saturday night, our big one, where we maxed out 80 players 2 months ago, and then 9 ball on Sundays. So
Right on.
that's a lot of pool.
Yeah.
There's no
yeah,
shortage.
that's
for
well.
sure.
Players are loving it.
They're definitely enjoying themselves from what I've heard and all the comments and all the love and support we've gotten from everybody. So appreciate everyone for that. Six.
All right, back to the game.
It was just you clicked one.
Looks like Manny is on. Little break and run here.
Yeah, enough about Runout Nation. Look at these guys.
I'm not sure he wanted to land exactly on that 6 ball, but he's playing it well.
100%. You know, I've been trying to listen to you guys all night long, and I've been a lot closer sitting there running the stream deck, and it's pretty incredible. Every stream I get a witness is because I'm a 400 myself, so this kind of pool it's eye opening to me.
Oh yeah, these both of these players, I've been on teams with both of them, and they are incredible.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all 3 of you guys, they're all kind of household names. I mean, you for sure. You guys, you definitely, you say Jeremiah Cage, and everybody's like, oh my goodness. So it's an honor to be, doing all of this with all you guys. So let's see if Austin can have a decent little run out here. It doesn't really seem too complicated. Maybe the 10 ball is kind of the only issue I see.
Yeah, Stripes has a lot of options here.
Yeah.
I would almost be playing to maybe a safe to just make it easier. I don't want to risk being in this position.
Right.
Stripes, you're so far up. Like
Right.
you might as well just, um, I mean, play the percentages, right? Just do whatever you think is going to get you the game.
I mean, absolutely. So if this is you, how, say hypothetically he's going to go for this, how are you breaking out that 10 ball? Are you going to go for it right here?
I would have. I mean, I would have made that decision earlier on.
Right.
If I was trying to break it out,
Mhm.
yeah, probably off of something where there's a tangent line going into,
Yeah,
like the 9 or the
exactly.
14. I wouldn't have saved it to the end, ideally.
Yeah. Okay, looks like there's your safe you were talking about.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he missed his position for a nice breakout. You almost
Right.
always have options for based off of where the 8 was to play a safe.
Absolutely. And he's probably going to watch us back tomorrow. And, that's the commentator's curse. We're only as good as we've never missed a shot from the bar stool, or at least I never have.
Yeah,
about
as
you?
Bobby was saying, we've got a 900 Fargo up here.
100%. I've never missed from right here. I'm like, oh, well, you should have just done this. Break the 10 out. Boom, you're done. We're all on our way home by now.
Yeah.
But what do we know? Let's
know-
see what he's. I'm
What I
curious.
know is it's still not over.
Oh, absolutely not. It's 6'5", and especially with a guy like this. I mean, Manny looks frustrated, and from watching what we watched earlier, I would be too. He's rattled 2 8 balls now in 2 racks. Like that's damn near the game, because
Yeah.
he's absolutely capable of running these racks up. So I don't know. If I was him, I would be pissed for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's had his chances, and with those uncharacteristic 8-ball misses, it's tough mentally.
Right.
And so, yeah, you can see.
Yeah, visibly frustrated, banging his stick on the ground a little bit. He's not happy. I think that's coming back to him though. I mean, that's more of a question for you. So you are a high level player. You go all over the place. You travel, going to Vegas, playing these big high level tournaments. How do you stay composed? Because I know that's a problem. You got to drive 2 hours, maybe even more, 4, 5, 6. And with your kind of level of play, you're in the chair a lot. How do you personally deal with those kind of situations?
Yeah, if I was in Manny's shoes where I had made some uncharacteristic mistakes, then I would have thought about it a bit when I was in the chair of like why am I making those? What is kind of the root cause? But try to not dwell on it too much. You just reset instead of try to stay in the moment and be like, well, it is what it is. Like I can't change the past. I can't change this situation. I'm going to make the
Right.
best of it. That's all I can do.
Right.
But any type of frustration or emotion is not good for your brain to work optimally.
No, absolutely not. I like to say sometimes, like, the reason why I love pool so much, even though I'm not a super high level player like you guys, I like it because it's a mental game. Every single rack, every time you crack that ball on the break, it's a brand new puzzle you get to solve. And I hated puzzles growing up personally, thanks to my grandma. Shout out to her. But now apparently I love it because this is all we do all the time. Every time you crack 8, 9, 10 ball, it's a brand new puzzle, fresh every
It's-
10 minutes.
It's amazing how different every single game is. like-
It's astounding to think how many different possibilities there could actually be for racks of 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. And I don't know the number personally, but I'm sure it's astronomical.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's an analog game. It could
Yeah.
be
any
literally
way,
infinite.
shape, or form.
Yeah.
It's
And-
crazy to think
and
about.
and I always try to compare pool to every other sport because I think it's superior. And there's nothing that compares to the combination of the mental plus the physical. He was trying to spin it think maybe 2 rails there. I think he might have caught the point. Well, I wanted to see a hill game, but
Oh, I missed it. What happened?
it looked like he was going 2 rails because he didn't hit it hard enough for a 3 railer, and it might have just caught the point where he didn't get the angle he wanted.
That sucks. Now, there has been talk of a third race. I don't know if Manny's going to be up for it or not. He doesn't seem too happy. He might want to cut his losses and maybe start the drive home. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, that's tough because those 8s he missed could have turned thing. It could have gone either way. I mean, it
100%.
really could have gone either way.
Yeah. And here we go. Looks like he's packing up his sticks. Do some kind of post-action interviews real quick, and then that's going to be the wrap for the stream.
All right.
All right, Mr. Sutton, come on over here, big man. Oh, no? Okay, well, thanks for being on stream. Manny, your first time on the stream, bro.
No, not even first time on a. I've been on streams 100, 200 times, man. I just struggled, man.
Hey,
Stupid. I needed this though. I haven't played a singles match in a long time, or singles tournaments in general. You know what I mean? In a long time. So I needed to come do this, man. It kind of shows me where I'm at mentally.
Yeah, sure. Me and Jeremiah, we were kind of talking over there, man. What was going through your head when you missed that first 8-ball 2 racks ago? Did that kind of rattle you for the last couple games? Did that it pissed you off?
No. So at first it did, yes, like right at the beginning. But I'm pretty good at letting it go, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that kind of like fuels me a little bit. Sure. But then whenever I do that, whenever I can make it hill on a break and run, you know what I mean? After I'm down 7-3, right. 7 or 6-3, 6-2, whatever it is.
Right.
That's what frustrates me. And normally I would play another set, man, but I'm getting frustrated with myself. And like I said, I needed to do this kind of stuff especially because I haven't done it for a while. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's gonna help. It helps me. And I used to get into gambling matches, singles a lot. Sure. And I haven't for a while, so I'm glad.
Yeah. Well, you're always welcome. Hey, my streams, brother. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep. Played great.
You played good, man. Played good.
Yep. You guys are always welcome. Big shout out to these guys. Mr. Jeremiah Gage, Bobby Nuez for commenting. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We're going live again next week on Wednesday for I gotta see who's on the schedule, but next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Colorado Mountain Time. Big shout out to our sponsors, Brave Billiards, Ultimate Pool, Metro Denver, Queen Productions. Thank you for the support and everything they do for us to make this stream possible. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We'll see you on the next one.